Hi guys, welcome back to Organic Olivia. I hope you're staying safe during these crazy times. The other day I was inspired by one of Mmmmitchell's tutorials on Instagram, so I'm going to be attempting to recreate that today. I don't have the same palette he was using, so I'm going to be pulling from a lot of different palettes, mostly Jeffree Star and yeah, mostly Jeffree Star. Alright, let's see how this goes. First of all, my face is already primed, nice and shiny as you can tell. I have no foundation on. I did put my brows on and I did conceal my eyelids. So I'm just going to start going in with the color first. The first thing that he did was conceal his eyes to the shape that it was going to be so the shadow would stick better. I'm not too concerned about that because I didn't put on my face first. I'm going to do my foundation after still, since he does cut the wing liner a little bit. So yeah, let's get started. So the first color that Mmmmitchell goes in with is this really pretty terracotta color. It's main in the palette that he uses. I'm going to go in with Stroke from the Jeffree Star Thirsty palette. It's this color on the far right. It's not an exact match, but we'll see how it looks. I think it looks pretty similar so far. So he really wings it out there. So we're going to bring that color out. The brush I'm using is the Bretman Rock collab that he did with Wet n Wild. And it's a really soft, fluffy brush. If I can grab one more of these, I'll be really happy because I really like using it. And I'm not too worried about the shape out here because I'm going to be cutting it with concealer later, so really just trying to get it out there. The next thing he goes in with is a yellow and a yellow and a light brown, so I'm going to go in with Quench and Subtle, also from the Thirsty palette. I might have to go in with a darker color since I am a little darker. And that's kind of why I want to be doing these tutorials. A lot of people that are in the makeup industry are fairer tones, and I feel like there's not a lot of representation for Latinas or people of color to see how these looks play out. So that's kind of why I'm doing this. I'm in no way a professional and I just do this for fun. So yeah, I think I'm gonna need to go into Drizzle actually. It's the far right bottom one. I'm doing Drizzle and Quench, the yellow. I would do Subtle if I were maybe fair, but your girl has been tanning more and I'm never really too fair anyway. Alright, we're starting to get that pretty brown color with that yellow undertone that Mmmmitchell gets. Pretty happy with that on my left side, so let's finish it out on the right. Next, I'm going to be taking this Morphe brush MB46 into Vile Serpent in the Bloodlust palette. I'm going to be using that as the pretty blue that Mitchell puts in his corner. I'm really excited to see how this turns out because I don't usually like working with blues, greens, yellows, but I loved how much that the color popped with the yellows at the end. And you know, we gotta try new things while we're not going to work and doing things like that. I don't know about a lot of you, but I have been officially furloughed from my job. So luckily I was getting paid for a little bit. Now waiting for that unemployment to come through. I hope everyone's staying safe out there. Wear your masks, stay home, stay 6 feet apart. I do get really antsy and want to go out, so I'll like go for a drive, but I'm not going anywhere without my mask or my gloves. Kind of like how I did the other side a little better. It's a little better blended than this side, but we'll blend a little more once I get the green on there. This is the Morphe M433. I'm just gonna use this to soften this side a little bit and the top. It's a little too much right now. I'm not too worried about the bottom here, because I know he does eventually smoke it out. But we'll get in there really quick. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that. Next I'm going to put some primer on my lids. That's what he does. I'm unsure if P. Louise is cruelty free. It is unclear. This brush is probably too big for what I need to do, but we're gonna do it. Alright, I have that on. Next I'm gonna go in with the green from the Alien palette. I'm gonna go in with a mixture of Flying Saucer and Abduction from the Alien palette. I'm gonna use this brush that I kind of dipped into mint with the other day because it's gonna get covered up anyway. I don't know why, to me, I was so excited for this Alien palette and it's just not my favorite. Like, I love using Blood Sugar and Bloodlust all the time. Thirsty's a little newer for me and I haven't really used her very much daily yet. Alright, it's there. I might just have to go in with the bright green because Lord knows Jeffree's colors are pigmented, so I shouldn't have to compromise. Thanks, Jeffree. That's one nice thing about Jeffree's products. I appreciate how pigmented they are. Some companies, I think their colors would look so pretty, but I know they'll only work if you're fair skinned. But even the beautiful purples in the Bloodlust palette, you can see them on my skin. So I kind of hate how it looks when my eye is closed, but when I open it, it looks a lot better. And you can tell, you know, the green's there. So I'm now just going in with Abduction, that lighter green. Wait where that pretty concealer is. This green is gorgeous though, I've never used it before. 1,000 days, you mean everything to me. I never know what's coming. Alright, so I'm actually adding a little bit of Alien. It's the green shimmer in the top row in the Alien palette. Ooh, I like how that looks. Alright, let's put her on both sides. And it kind of got on the blue and I'm not mad, so let's sprinkle a little on this side to even it out. Alright, I'm not mad. Alright, so we have that going for us so far. And then next, I believe he goes in with this really pretty white on the inner corner. Let's see what the brightest white we can find here is. I believe Blood Sugar has a good white. Yes, Blood Sugar has glucose in the top. Oh, this is a brand new brush. I just ordered this from Morphe. It is the Jeffree Star Morphe collab in JS6. So we're gonna go with that on the inner corner. Oh, that looks so nice over the concealer. It's actually showing up. Alright. That looks good so far. Let's go in with the highlighters that he uses. I know he goes in with a really light, bright highlighter on the inner eye, so let's find something. Actually, Blood Sugar might have. It Fiercely has Ranch. Let's put Ranch on my inner eye. I always go in with my fingers with the shimmer that I'm putting in my inner eye. I don't trust a brush enough to go in that close to my eye. I feel like I can control where it goes a little more. Alright, I'm pretty happy with that so far. The next thing he does is go in with a gold highlighter on his brow bone to blend into the brown. So let's go in with the Mystery Frost from the Halloween collection on our brow bone. And I'm going to go in with the Morphe Rose Gold brush. And I'm really just going to layer that on there. Beautiful. Alright, next thing he does is cut the liner right here to a sharp line. So let's do that with our Morphe concealer, and then I'm going to do my face and try to find a yellow to line this with. I've actually never winged my look with a concealer before, so let's see how this turns out. I'm using a flat brush from Real Techniques. I don't know if it has a certain name because it's rubbed off, but I did get it in a set from TJ Maxx, I remember that for sure. And once again, TJ Maxx has, I think I mentioned this before, a lot of vegan and cruelty-free items that are just already there. It's very rare. I would say like 90% of the stuff there is cruelty-free, which is very nice. I always double check just to make sure, but most of it is. Alrighty, the last thing he does is this pretty yellow liner. So I'm going to attempt to just use the yellow quench that I used earlier. I don't know if it's even gonna show up, so. Alright, I'm going on the brush from Storybook Cosmetics from the Harry Potter collection. Best Christmas gift ever. Thanks, Auntie. Okay, it's very, very, very light. I don't know if you can see it, but I kind of can, and since I don't have liner, I feel like I've been saying this the whole time. I'm not mad at it. I mean, you can see it if you were up close and personal. He also puts it right by his waterline. I don't think it's gonna show very well here though. Alright, you really can barely see it. It's very hard to see. Maybe in pictures it will show up a little better. I'm gonna attempt to go in. It's very light, but I kind of like it. Alright, let me do some black liner and I'll be right back. I cannot tell you how horrible this eyeliner looks up close. Oh my god. It's disgusting. I'm honestly not too mad at the eyeshadow though. Up close I feel like I'm really judging it hard, and it's not horrible from far away. I think it really brings out the green in my eyes. Alrighty, next let's pop up some lashes and see how it all looks with my face on. Be right back. Alright, and the last thing Mitchell does for his face is go in with the same highlighter he put on his brow bone. I'm gonna do the same. So let's go back in with that Jeffree Star Mystery Frost. And we're gonna go in hard because we ain't going nowhere. Ooh, I need to blend that bronzer out a little more. Why not take a crazy chance? Why not do a crazy dance? Alright, and the last thing on the base is going to be the lips. He goes in with this lip liner from Morphe that is way too light for me and I do not have. So we're going to work with what we have. I'm going to go in with Clingy from Morphe to line my lips. Also keeping my lips very moisturized is the Glow Recipe Watermelon Lip Balm, I think. It is so great and hydrating. I'm in love with it. However, I also ordered the Glow Recipe Moisturizer at the same time, and I hate it. It just like, it feels like this sticky serum that just sits on my skin. And I'm like, what? I love the masks, and I don't know what this is. I'm really confused. So let me know if you tried the Glow Recipe moisturizer. I love their sheet masks and the night masks. I just don't know what's up with the moisturizer. Like, it comes out of a pump and it just sits on my face and it doesn't absorb anything, and my face is dry, especially after I just washed it, you know, scrubbed it, cleansed it, exfoliated. I need my moisturizer on, and I don't know what's up with it. I don't get it. So my usual go-to moisturizer is the Tatcha, you know, the Tatcha moisturizer in the little blue bottle. I always buy the trial size kits, which is probably more expensive than just buying the big one, but oh well, I'm cheap like that. Also I use the Ole Henriksen, is that how you say it? I always forget. I always thought it was Ole Herskin, which doesn't make sense. There's an N in there. Ole Henriksen, I think that's it. I finally said it. Alright, so I line my lips. I'm gonna go in with that lipstick that I used in the last video, the Anna Going North. Going in with the Early Pretty Anna color. It's a little deeper than what Mitchell uses, but I really don't have any nudes that work very well on me. Finding a nude for me is ridiculous. Like, it's either too pink or then it's just brown and I hate it. And I'm gonna go over with my Shane Glosson, the gloss, which I need more of. It is so sad. There is not much left. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright guys, this is the final look of me attempting to do Mmmmitchell's Instagram inspired look that he did the other day. Honestly, from far away, I think it looks great. Pretty similar to what he did. The only main thing I didn't have was that yellow liner that he did. It did go in with the yellow from the Thirsty palette. Very, very lightly. You probably can't see it because I do have yellow undertones. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Turn that notification bell on. Do all the things. Please let me know what you'd like to see in further videos. I'm always here going to be doing cruelty-free and hopefully more vegan products. I really want to talk about that in the future. Some products may be vegan and not cruelty-free, and some products might be cruelty-free and not vegan. So I really want to get into that in the future. So thanks again for joining in. Once again, I'm Organic Olivia. Catch you guys on the next one. Bye!